Let's look at multiplication and division of fractions that involve the change of sign. Right, consider the expression x minus y. What happens if we factor out -1 from x minus y? What will happen? If we factor out -1, we have to divide x by -1 and divide y by -1. X divided by -1, we get x, and then -y divided by -1, we get positive y. So it means in the brackets we're going to have -1 times then -x plus y. And then we can write this as y minus x. To take note of this. So if you have x minus y, this is equal to -y minus x. It's like these terms change or swap positions. It's like these terms swap positions, and then you just put -1 outside the bracket like that. So why do we do this? Why do we do this? We usually do this to create a common bracket so that we can factorize. We factor out -1 to create a common bracket, then we can what? We can factorize. Right, remember addition is commutative, so for a bracket like x plus y, it's just the same as y plus x. When it's addition, you just swap the terms around without what? Without factoring out -1. Addition is commutative. Let's do examples. Right, 2x minus 4 divided by 2 minus x. We can factorize here. So what do we get? We get 2, then 2x divided by 2 is x. Then -4 divided by 2 is -2. And then over 2 minus x. Now if you check, this bracket is x minus 2. Here we have 2 minus x. We have to create what? A common bracket. So we can factor out -1 in any of the two brackets. So we can change even the denominator. You can even change the numerator, is fine. So if you change the denominator, becomes 2, then x minus 2, and then x minus 2. Then we factor out -1, becomes x minus 2 here. And then you see that we have x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. It is equal to -2 now, because it's 2 divided by -1. Even if you change the numerator one, we're going to get the same answer. So this could be equal to, if you change the numerator one, it's going to be -2, and then 2 minus x. You see that? We have x minus 2 here, we have 2 minus x here, divided by 2 minus x. Then 2 minus x divided by 2 minus x will remain with -2. Let's look at the next example. So here we're dividing fractions, so we multiply by the reciprocal of the second fraction, or just times. So it's 5x minus 3 over x minus 2 times 2 minus x over 2, then 3 minus x. Okay, and then we have to create a common bracket here with x minus 2 here, and then we have 2 minus x there. So we can change, let's change this one. So it becomes 5, then x minus 3 over x minus 2 times, factor out -1, then becomes x minus 2. We have to change this one also to become x minus 3. So it becomes -2, then x minus 3. X minus 2 divided by x minus 2 is 1. We remain with here with -1. And then x minus 3 divided by x minus 3 is 1. We remain here with -2 here. Okay. And then at the top, what we have, or -1 divided by -2, that makes it positive. So we just remain with 5 over 2.